everybody, it's John with Backyard Eden. So I'm here today and I want to give you the quick look at what I'm doing. I'm starting pepper seeds. Now, I love peppers. Peppers are something I grow every year in my backyard garden and here on the homestead. They don't last very long. We grow a variety of hot peppers as well as sweet peppers, and everybody loves them. The hot peppers, I'm really the only one that eats the hot peppers, but the sweet peppers, we chop them up and we put them in different sauces and we put them in all sorts of different things. And so we grow quite a few of them. All right, so what I'm doing today is I'm actually starting pepper seeds for the 2018 gardening season. Now, what I like to do is I like to get them started several months in advance because some of these pepper seeds that I'm starting are super hots. And what that means is sometimes it can take up to 30 days for them to sprout or germinate. And then, of course, the plants grow a lot slower. One, because it's fall or winter, whatever you want to call it. But two, they're hot peppers, and hot pepper plants tend to grow a little bit slower. They have a lot of the hot pepper seeds have a longer days to maturity, and so that's something we try to adjust based on when we plant them. And this video is I'm going to show you the double cup method. In my prior video I showed you the bulk method. Today in this video we're going to show you the double cup method. Now, this will work great indoors or outdoors. Today I'm in my greenhouse, as you can see, and I'm going to use this greenhouse primarily this year for starting seeds. That was the whole reason I built it. And so the double cup method will work out here just as well as it'll work inside. And there's a little trick. If you want to start them inside using this method, you can. All right, so I've got my cup. This is just a plain red Solo cup. I've got one hole. These are actually, I've used these before. One hole in the bottom for drainage. You can do a couple of different holes. You can do, some people like to cut the edges off here and make a different setup. But you want to make sure there's drainage in this method. The reason being, because it's a double cup method, you will put the cup with the hole inside of the other cup, which does not have a hole, and that will simply act as a reservoir for your water. Now, I will say that the two cups, the same sizes, like these are the same size, works, but it would be a little bit better if your cup set like that, which would provide a little bit more of a reservoir at the bottom for the water. Let's go ahead and get started. I've got my seed starting mix here. It is a Burpee seed starting mix. It's a really good mix. This is what I use for all my seed starting. It's pre-moistened. You don't want it to be super wet, but you want it to kind of hold a clump, just like that. So I'm going to fill this up with my mix. I'm going to lightly pack it down. You don't want to pack it too much, but you do want it to be a firm planting base up against that hole. All right, so my mix is in there. I'm going to press it down one more time, just lightly. All right, now with this method, you don't want to start a whole bunch of seeds in here, and I'll tell you why. As I showed you in the double cup method, this is the ones I started in the last video. You don't have as much space in this cup. You only have, about 3.5 inches or so of area. So you only want to start 3, maybe 4 seeds at max in the double cup method. So here are some Jay's Red Ghost Scorpion. So we're going to try these. It's the first year I'll be growing these. Alright, so with this method, like I said, you only want to start 3 to 4 seeds, and you kind of want to evenly space them out. Well, if I can get them to come out of the bag. There we go. And there's 4 seeds. Now, with this method, you want to space them out, just like I was saying. And the reason for that is if all of them, there's my spacing, okay? If all of them germinate and they grow into plants, there are 2 different options, okay? One, you can take some scissors and snip the plants that you don't want. And basically all you do there is you look at the plants and see which ones are doing the best, see which ones are the healthiest, and you snip the other ones. The other option and I've done this with great success, is you simply dig them out. If you let the plants get too big, if they're like this tall, it can be a problem. The roots get kind of tangled up. So you want to do it early, but you can do it at any stage and it will still be successful if you do it right. But you essentially just divide them out and you put them in their own cups. Now, like I said before, on the pepper seeds, you don't want to plant them super deep. So I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to gently push them down. Maybe a quarter to a half an inch at most. And then you want to cover it up. You don't want to pack them down. You don't want to compress the soil too much. You do want it to be covered. And there we go. Now, one of the most important things in starting seeds is actually labeling it. So here, it still has a label on it from last year, surprisingly enough. I just marked it out. It was a Bahamian goat last year. I marked it out. And I'm simply just going to write Jay's Red Ghost. And then you want to put a date. So now, that's all there is to it. Now, if you want to do this inside, if you don't have a greenhouse, you want to do this inside, there is a method. Simple, simple, simple. Okay? You would come back with a spray bottle and you would just kind of mist this. Okay? Make sure it's thoroughly watered. You take a Ziploc bag. You put it down over the top. And I close it. This creates a greenhouse effect. Okay? It helps to retain moisture. And it helps a lot when you start these seeds inside. So that's the finished product. You can do as many of these as you want, depending on what varieties. But it's a great method. The double cup method has worked for me a lot. All right, so that was the double cup method in starting pepper seeds. It's really super simple. You just need some red Solo cups that you can get pretty much at any supermarket, dollar store, big box type store like Costco or anything like that. They have these types of cups. Maybe not the red ones. You might be able to find something different, but they have them. So it's super simple to get. You need seed starting mix. You need pepper seeds. The Ziploc bag helps if you're growing inside. It helps to retain the moisture. And once the seed sprouts, put the cup underneath your grow lights. That's it in using the double cup method to start pepper seeds. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do that now. Make sure you click the little bell icon beside the subscribe button, and that'll give you notifications when we put out a new video. If you haven't already checked out our social media, we're on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Go check us out, like us over there. And if you haven't been to our website, go to www.backyard-eden.com, and we have a lot of great information over there. As always, this is John with Backyard Eden. Have a great day.